All right, what's up guys? So we're gonna be doing a planche workout today, and I kind of want to explain why the planche, I believe, is the best exercise for at least a male physique. And the reason is because it's so shoulder and bicep dominant, which are like the main muscle groups you want to build as a man. And secondarily, it hits your chest, your triceps, your traps, even your legs. It activates your legs, your hamstrings, your glutes, and especially your abs. So it's like the perfect full body exercise with extra emphasis on your main male dominant muscle groups. So let's do a set. I'm still kind of getting back into things because I was sick the last week, and yeah, but it doesn't really matter how hard you go, like the progression rather. You can do easier progressions, you can do tuck, you can do even planche leans on the floor like this. Doesn't really matter. Like the same muscle groups are being activated effectively. So just pick what progression is good for you and you'll see good gains. And the other thing about the planche is it's so easy to progress. Like it's usually such a new movement to people, so your body will adapt to it quickly. And you can always like increase the difficulty quite easily, just like adding weight to a bar. So I love this exercise so much, it's so good. You know, a very overlooked attribute to have that's pretty important for success, like whether it's in the gym, business, school, like literally anything in life, is just forethought, like the ability to plan into the future, like well into the future, years into the future. I feel like most people lack that skill. And if you really think about it, like what separates people from other animals and makes us so like markedly distinct is our ability to plan. It's our ability to see into the future and like connect this stream of events that can go from the present into the future, and like the actions that can actually meaningfully impact future events. We can perform things now with intent to change the future. And I feel like a lot of people just have a very dull form of that skill, or they just don't have it at all. Most people just live day to day like slaves. They have no forethought, they have no like, none of that. They have no ability to plan. All right guys, so let's do some bicep curls now. So my workout today was very simple. It's a little bit shorter than usual, which is just 4 sets of planches. So 2 holds, 2 push-ups, and then 2 sets of bicep curls with like 20 kgs. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna do today. I don't wanna overdo it. And usually that's how much I would do anyway, just maybe one more exercise on top. Kgs. All right. I'm not gonna go fully to failure. I think I'm like 170 right now. I lost a little bit of weight from not eating as much. My diet has been garbage, guys. Like, bro, last night I had like Pringles, gummy bears, like literal just garbage. My diet is so crap, man. Like the food here, the thing I'll say about Spain is the delivery is kind of scarce, and I don't like going to the grocery store, so like we don't have that much food. And the ordering options like with Uber Eats are garbage as well. I don't really want to go out and eat at restaurants. It's also a waste of time, and like I'd rather just be working. So I kind of like try to fit in the food while I work. And it's not really easy to do here. And I also don't like to cook, so I basically just eat whatever is like readily available. But yeah, but this also proves you don't need a lot of protein. Like, I don't think I'm even getting 100 grams per day, which is a very poor amount, but your physique won't regress like crazy. It really won't. So you just need like an adequate, preferably I would have more, but the point is like, don't psych yourself out that just because you're not getting enough protein, it's not even worth training. It's not worth working out. It's still worth it. You're just not gonna get the most out of your training, like I'm not. If your goal is to just be fit and look like aesthetic, you don't need to optimize every single thing. You just need to get in the gym consistently and train to get that muscle stimulus that'll actually grow your muscles, right? And rest appropriately. Because, like, let's think about it, right? Let's think about what are the necessary components to building a muscular physique or an aesthetic physique. The only really necessary thing I can think of is training, is the muscle stimulus. That's the only necessary thing. Everything else is kind of like the protein, the supplements, maybe sleep. I would say sleep is pretty necessary, but even then you can get by. I'll put it this way, like sleep and protein are necessary, but every human being will get like somewhat of a sufficient amount. Let's do the last set of bicep curls and call it a day. Current physique. Can't even like flex my biceps as the door is too down. Guys, so post-workout I'm making some salmon and yeah, just 2 pieces of salmon. But I don't know, I don't want to cook, but I have no other option. This kitchen's a mess, by the way, because we have a cleaning person come in like every few days. So this is probably gonna taste really bad, and it's like frozen salmon as well. It's not even really fresh. So salt. All right, now I just leave it. Now I'm just gonna leave this to cook and go do other stuff. We're at a stage right now where like there's a lot of indecisiveness and like distractions and features we're building. So we need to like focus. We need to focus more, and I don't know, I've been experimenting with some design because I think our overall app design, like I said, is not great. Like there's no cohesive design system. There's so many different fonts used, so many different color schemes used, so many different like button layout, like everything just, it looks like totally different apps within our own app. So we need to consolidate everything and like we need to have a consistent design system moving forward. But yeah, I was saying at least moving forward, we should have a coherent design system, consistent one. And then later on, we can go back and fix everything that's already incompatible with that design system. Especially with the iOS launch, which we could have launched the iOS app like right now, but we want to make it perfect. We're going to be perfectionists about this because we don't want it to do poorly in the sense that it looks like it's unpolished and unrefined. Even though I still think it's like the best facial analysis app that exists, I don't think the visual polish is quite there. So we're going to wait a little bit to polish that. But yeah, guys, this is the life of a startup. Like, it's not really extravagant. Pretty much most days I just stay in here. Like, I'm literally just chilling in the crib. The only time we've been out really is to go to Ibiza for 2 days. But the whole month I've literally been in this crib. Like I'm not leaving this crib. I just go to the gym, walk on the beach, and this crib. I'm not like going out to like clubs or like the city or anything like that. Yeah, we're just grinding. Speed matters a lot. Like, don't think you have a lot of time. Speed matters so much when it comes to building and anything in life, really. Like, don't think you have a lot of time. Anybody that says you have a ton of time, and that's like, oh, you're young, you have time. No, speed matters a lot. There's so many missed opportunities. The more time you waste. So yeah, I think this month we're just gonna focus on branding, design systems, branding, a better onboarding for the application. And then from there, we can spring into adding additional features, one that we really want to add, but that should fit in with that design system instead of building another feature, yet another feature, and then trying to backwards mold that into our existing design system. It's not a good idea. So, but these are all things you learn. Like, we've learned a lot in a short amount of time. So it's good that we're figuring this stuff out now rather than later.